Why does empty space have so much energy? Summary. The physics of today should reevaluate everything due to this massive force from the void of space. The universe for Einstein was one where matter and gravity were why the universe existed. Matter and gravity was what physics was about. Today we find that all matter combined is only 5% of the universe. That means that 95% of the universe, 70% dark energy and 25% dark matter, is just not there. This is a massive force that comes out of empty space, out of nothing. Further, when we break down the 5% of matter that is there, we find that 4% is hydrogen and helium gas, with less than 0.5% or 1/2 of 1% is stars and heavy elements. The rest is neutrinos. Which is greater, 95% of the universe or 1/2 of 1%? Which should we study more, 95% of the universe or the 1/2 of 1% connected to stars and heavy elements? This could be rephrased this way. The universe is a bit of matter in a massive, overwhelming force of nothingness. Or more succinctly, a bit of dust tossed about in a massive wind of nothingness. Here's just some of the support for this vast force of nothingness that Einstein couldn't know about back then. Cosmological redshift. This shows that the universe is expanding and why light is being stretched before it reaches Earth. Casimir effect. Uncharged plates at a short distance apart are forced together not by gravity, but by virtual photons from out of the void. There is more force on both outer sides than between the plates. If this force can move plates together, can it move galaxies into clusters? Dark energy. 70% of the universe is expanding everywhere, but a major rule seems to be that it is expanding more out of empty space than out of matter or matter clusters. This may not only be dark energy, but dark matter, which is 25% of the universe, where again nothing is there and nothing can be found. The shapely attractor or the dipole repeller. The Milky Way, like other neighbor galaxies, is in between two major features of our part of the universe. The shapely attractor, a major concentration of matter, is on one side. The dipole repeller, a void with hardly anything in this vast area of space, is on the other. Seems that one of those two is moving all the galaxies between them. Either the shapely attractor is pulling all the galaxies toward it with gravity, or the dipole repeller is pushing all galaxies away from it by a massive anti-gravity force flowing out of its nothingness. Seems there are a lot of these voids in space. The void and infinite energy. Virtual particles, according to the Heisenberg uncertainty principle, can carry more and more energy that appears spontaneously out of nothing, as long as it then disappears in ever shorter times. In principles, particles can therefore carry almost infinite energy as long as they disappear in almost infinitesimally short times. Concentration of matter. Question: why doesn't gravity cause all matter to collide in one central part of the universe, or at least be all heading for the same central point? The opposite is true. They are expanding away from each other. Boiling water analogy. We are left with a universe that seems to be like boiling water, where bubbles of empty voids are everywhere, and they are pushing out against thin filament-like strings of matter made up of galaxies and galaxy clusters. The appearance is like Swiss cheese, where there is little cheese and mostly all holes or bubbles. Summary. The physics of today should reevaluate everything due to this massive force from the void of space. What all this may answer is how the electromagnetic force is connected to not gravity like Einstein thought, but to this anti-gravity-like force of nothingness. This will also bring insight into everything from the initial singularity before the Big Bang to the evolution of the universe. Please see my other posts and videos to connect all these ideas into a single model. Thank you.